Chelsea's a spy. That's why she needs the information.
Yeah, I know that you want to be Canadian, please.
Kathleen, speaking of Canadian institutions, I finished my Canada cosplay. I actually made a purse out of this Timbit box. It's kind of attached to me at the moment. But, yeah, I laminated it with packing tape. So, hopefully it goes well. I'm wearing... Shut up, birds! I have two budgies, and they're very loud. Yeah, so I made it packing tape, and I'm basically done my Canada cosplay. I just need to get maybe some leggings. Okay, so this is my Canada cosplay. Tara, if you would be so kind. Skirt. And Timbits. Woo, Timbits. Go Canada! 5 biggest pet peeves. Like Kathleen, I think it has a lot to do with when I'm at work. Like, today, some girl comes up and she says, oh, why don't you have any ghostwriter in? I'm like, because it's not out yet? She's like, oh, yes it is. You guys have got all the ghostwriter backer cards up. And I'm like, yeah, because it comes out tomorrow. So we made a spot for it. And if you had looked at the sign, it's right there, like everybody else does, you would see that it comes out tomorrow. I also hate when people say, oh, do you have this movie in? I'm like, let me check. So I check it, and I'm like, oh yeah, there should be 3 in the action section. And they just kind of stare at me. I'm like, anything else that you need help with? And they're like, nope. And they continue to stare at me. I'm like, do you need help finding it? And then they go, oh, well, if you could just go grab it. There are a couple other movies that I want to. And they give me this list, and they have me running around, and they don't even bother. That bothers me. That they don't first at least attempt to find these movies. That really bugs me. Homophobia. You don't have to love them. You don't want to have anything to do with them. But making comments and saying things like that, and it's not just homophobia, it's even, I'm fairly open. So even when people say something against furries, I don't have a problem with furries. I'm not one. I just don't have a problem with them. I think, you know what, if that's what you want to do, half of your costumes are just amazing, and I wish that I could sew that well. But, I mean, if that's what you want to do, you do that. Have fun, whatever. I don't care. Just don't do anything against the law, and we'll be fine, you know. People with Paris Hilton's brain capacity. I don't have anything against Paris Hilton. I have things against people who don't understand. Is this chicken or is this fish? Derp, 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 derp. Sheriff Secretary! I was recording. That's going to stay in there. I just asked her if that was number 3. I believe that is number 3. So, number 4. But I guess that's kind of understandable, isn't it? You know I have a lot, but trying to come up with them all at once is, it's a lot more difficult than one would expect. Yeah, I can't think of one. I'll try to post one. I'll probably have a list for next week, and that'll give me something to talk about next week. I do like these glasses. Christina pointed these out when I was looking, because I needed some non-prescription glasses for my Canada cosplay. And I think they look good on me, actually.